Hello everyone, Nico and me here, and today I'm literally kneeling on the floor. I mean, my budget for my YouTube videos is literally, like, negative amounts of money. Like, literally, I'm kneeling on the ground to make this, and the background is like, it is what it is. Anyway, today I didn't really have anything to talk about, so I'm going to talk about the future, because that's what every gamer likes to talk about, because the present's never good enough. No, I'm kidding. Like, I bought Pokken, and I just bought Animal Crossing and City Folk. I bought Tropical Freeze again because someone stole it, and I bought Twilight Princess HD and Fire Emblem Fates. But who cares when you can talk about the future, right? Anyway, so E3, Nintendo-wise, I want to talk about today. Because I know most of my subscribers, they are huge Nintendo fans. They either really only care about Nintendo news or they prefer Nintendo news. So if you want me to talk about what I'm excited for Sony and Microsoft's E3, comment down below and I'll do it. I own a PS4. I like Sony, but I love Nintendo. Anyway, so last year, I'm going to move this out of the way because that just makes this whole setup even worse. Okay, so literally, this is my phone. I'm filming on my phone, and it's leaned on a fruit bowl. Again, mad budget. Anyway, so last E3 at Nintendo, this was the first time I was really, like, I was always on social media, and I always, like, watched post E3 coverage, but this was the first time I didn't have school. School got out a little earlier last year, for me, and I was there 24/7, or not, I was there the whole time E3, not there, I wasn't at E3. I mean, my budget is having my iPhone rest on a fruit bowl, and I'm kneeling on the ground. I mean, obviously I couldn't afford to go to E3, but I mean, I was there in spirit, and I was watching the live stream and all the live coverage. So I felt very into it last year, and obviously I was really excited for it because this was the first time I was actually going to be there, like, watching it the whole time, online, on Twitter, Facebook, chatting with all my Nintendo online friends. So obviously I was really excited this last year. The problem was I was excited for the event, but I knew Nintendo didn't have much to show us. We kind of knew the NX was coming, but it wasn't, like, confirmed, and we didn't have lots of rumors like we've had this past year. So obviously we weren't really excited for a new system. We knew most of the huge Wii U games are kind of getting out there. The only thing we had Splatoon that just came out. We had Smash Bros. A few months prior. We had Mario Maker and Yoshi's Woolly World and Xenoblade coming out in a few months after E3, but those were already confirmed. So the really only things that I was excited for last year was Animal Crossing Wii U. We all know how that turned out. Amiibo Festival. I like Amiibo Festival. Everyone hates Amiibo Festival, but obviously a Wii U main series Animal Crossing game would have been preferred. So, I mean, I was excited for, hopefully, Animal Crossing Wii U game. I was excited for, we kind of knew Star Fox was coming. I was excited for, hopefully, Mario Galaxy 3, which I'm thinking is coming this year when I talk about my speculations for next year. But, as you can see, my expectations weren't that high. I was expecting things, but obviously not to the caliber of this year. And we didn't get much last year. Obviously, they weren't even at the show. They just had, like, a little, like, Nintendo Direct. They had Metroid Federation Force, Star Fox, which was cool, and updates on Mario Maker and Splatoon and all that. So it really wasn't anything that huge. It was just basically like a Nintendo Direct. This year, though, okay, we have the NX coming. Now, the NX, technically, we could say it could be announced before E3. But it's only 2 months until E3. We have April and we have May. And then it's E3 in the earlier middle June. So, honestly, I don't really see a point. Just wait the 2 months. They're going to steal the show if they release or announce the... they're just going to release the NX now. But if they announce the NX and reveal it at E3, they're going to steal the show. They're going to be the number one most talked about at the number one gaming event of the whole year, and all eyes are going to be on Nintendo. All eyes this year are going to be on VR and virtual reality, and kind of Final Fantasy 7 and 15, and kind of Kingdom Hearts, and kind of some of the other stuff. But mostly all eyes are going to be on the VR. Obviously, if Nintendo announces the NX and Zelda NX and all those cool things for the NX, all eyes are going to be on Nintendo after the event and during the event, because none of them have new consoles coming out. PS4 and Xbox One are doing great. Unless that PS 4.5 or 4K thing is real, then they'd have competition there. But as long as Nintendo brings the NX announcement on E3, I think everyone's expectations will be fulfilled. Even if they were expecting Zelda NX, Super Mario Galaxy 3, huge game titles, everyone will be happy with an NX reveal E3. There's no one who will complain if they reveal a brand new system. And all eyes will be on Nintendo, because even if all eyes are on VR, like I said right now, VR has already been confirmed. We don't know really anything about the NX. We just have these rumors coming from every direction. We have no idea what the NX is truly about. So, and a lot of people have been talking about it outside the Nintendo community and obviously inside the Nintendo community. So if they announce the NX and reveal it in the E3, they're going to steal the show, and obviously we're all going to be excited. That's basically guaranteed. They need to announce it there, if not before, but I'm hoping there. Secondly, I really, really hope and expect them to be on stage, especially if they reveal the NX. I don't want another Direct. We'll have Directs during Directs. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather them be on the floor. It's a lot more exciting. There's people wooing and cheering, and it would make the whole thing a lot more exciting and a lot more respectable, if that makes sense. Thirdly, I'd expect either Zelda to be officially moved to the NX or announced to be cross Wii U and NX, and an official gameplay launch trailer and release date, which would be hopefully launch with the NX. Could you imagine day one NX and Zelda? It'd be big. Some out there predictions and hopes, not predictions, because obviously my predictions are NX and Zelda. So the rest are going to be my out there hopes. I feel like there's going to be a new 3D Mario, no matter what it is. I feel like there is going to be a new one, a complete new one. Sunshine 2, Mario 64 squared, square root 64 or something, or Mario Galaxy 3, which I really, really hope, or just a new one. So I really do think nothing sells a system better than Super Smash Bros., Zelda, and Mario. And then Pokemon for the mobile console, if this is a mobile console, which, again, another prediction, expectation, they will show more Pokemon Sun and Moon details, but I'm expecting we're going to see more with Coral and all the other Pokemon exclusive things. They're not really that big of an E3, if that makes sense. They're not really the type of company to show off their stuff at E3. They have their own sources to release information. So Pokemon, we might see Sun and Moon details, but I don't expect anything more than that. I mean, what can they reveal more games? The only thing that'd be crazy from Pokemon is if they announce that it's going to be on the NX and the 3DS. Because it's basically confirmed for the 3DS right now, but if it is like this cross-gen console we don't really know about, it'd be cool to see a Pokemon game on the home console. Okay, anyway. Animal Crossing NX, I'm a huge Animal Crossing fan. I'd love to see it. Pikmin 4, this is more of a prediction. I really think Pikmin 4 is coming because they've said they've been working on Pikmin 4 and it's basically done. And obviously it's not going to come out for the Wii U now. So I'm thinking it'd be a great NX launch title for more people to have a game to buy. So if you're looking at it like this, I predict that NX Day 1 will be Zelda and Pikmin 4. And maybe later in the year, hopefully, NX, Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing, okay, you might think I'm weird for keep on, like, throwing out this Animal Crossing thing, but Animal Crossing is, like, almost Pokemon caliber in Japan. Animal Crossing is huge in Japan, and the system will sell very, very well. The new Animal Crossing game is out there. So, and obviously Japan's their biggest market, I guess, in terms of people, like, compared to region. More people own Nintendo consoles compared to Japan's total population compared to, you know what I'm saying, more people, you get what I'm saying. So, overall, predictions. This is what I think's going to happen with Nintendo NX reveal, Pikmin 4, and Zelda. And then Pokemon details and the final Paper Mario details for the Wii U and that. And maybe Amiibo, too, throw it in there. Expectation, or this my hopes. Pokemon Sun and Moon coming to the NX. I don't know if that's possible, but Animal Crossing for the NX. New 3D Mario, hopefully Super Mario Galaxy 3. And, I don't know, what else, what other games would you want for the NX, like, launch day? Think of things that would sell us, oh, this is more of a prediction. I think this is going to happen. I talked about this before. Smash 4, like, for the Wii U and 3DS, remastered for the NX on day one. It's a huge thing. The tournaments are going crazy. Like, there's lots of tournaments. There's a huge tournament with thousands of viewers the day before, like yesterday. Or was it earlier? I don't know. But the audience for Super Smash Bros. Right now is huge. Bigger than I think it's really ever been. Of course, it's not just for the new Smash Bros. A lot of people are playing Melee, right? Or Melee, whatever you want to call it. I will be there in a minute, doggy. Anyway, so anyway, stop crying. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Smash remastered for the NX. Then we'll get Smash NX in a couple years. But I think it'd be really smart. Package it with all the DLC we've gotten. Bayonetta, Corrin, Ryu, all of them. All the skins, all the everything. And maybe 3 new characters. Wolf, Dixie Kong. Cool people like that. And, yeah. Just remaster it, make it better graphics, better controls, better all that. Because the Smash audience is huge right now, and I think people would definitely buy that remastered for the NX. And another thing that'd be cool, which I don't think is really going to happen, but Final Fantasy VII Remake for the NX, and also Final Fantasy 15 for the NX, and Dragon Quest, whichever one they're on right now for the NX. A lot of people have been asking for those. Hopefully they'll make their way to the NX. Hopefully the NX is a system that third-party developers can really get onto, because I'm sick of having to buy a PS4 to get the normal games, if that makes sense, the non-Nintendo games. Like, I've been so happy if, like, GTA 5 and Battlefront and Call of Duty all came back on Nintendo consoles with normal controls, no, like, motion controls or anything, just, like, gaming. So I would really see no reason for them not to come to there. So hopefully the NX comes out with a way of any game can be on it, and third developers aren't, like, scared to do it, like the Wii or the Wii. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. For more Pokemon news, Nintendo news, and all that, make sure